Welcome to the Empowered Artist Podcast. This is Tamara Hergert, and thank you for listening. I'm so excited you guys are here. And if you'd like to get a free digital copy of my book, Artist Success Mindset, please leave a review for our podcast and email a screenshot to us at info@empoweredartist.co. And this information is also saved in the episode details. So today I would like to give you some Instagram content ideas for artists. So here's a list of content ideas to inspire your Instagram content buckets. So I like to think of Instagram strategy as really you need to have a consistent flow of variety of posts and images, and they need to create sort of a coherent and pleasing, visually pleasing and content, interesting content experience for your followers. So to create that, you need to sort of have buckets of content that you vary as you post your stuff. So it also needs to be sort of in a predefined color scheme and font selection. So you need to have consistent font and consistent color scheme throughout your Instagram feed for it to be visually pleasing. So imagine it's basically like opening a magazine and having this really wonderful experience, just immersing yourself into that. So that's what I equate this with, and that's what I've learned from my Instagram teacher, who is Kat Carroy. She's the leading Instagram teacher, and paid a whole bunch of money for her masterclass, and it was wonderful. And so this is what she teaches, basically creating Instagram content buckets. And these are some ideas for artists that I have come up. So number one, it can be your creative space. So you can take a photo of your desk, easel in the corner of the room, or kitchen table with your artworks scattered around it. And basically your creative space invites the followers into just taking a sneak peek where it is that you are creating your artworks or your digital art. And so just a note, you don't have to have an artist studio to be an artist. A lot of people think, oh, I'm not an artist because I don't have a special dedicated room in my house, to create my art. It can be your kitchen table, it can be a small desk, it can be your work desk. Just, sometimes you use it for art projects. And so as long as you create and you create something special and beautiful, you are an artist. And if you have dedicated special place in your house, a nook, a corner, a closet, that is your space, and that's okay to share it. So just think of it that way, and make sure and the lighting is good, and there's some sort of like composition or some kind of feature that in your in your photography, and make sure you put an emphasis on your brushes or your at the corner of the paper or a stack of something. And just as long as it looks neat, that's all that matters. Number two, idea number two for your content bucket: you in your creative space. So having a tripod is a great investment in your art career. It really costs like $30 to get a tripod, and it's one of the best investments I've made over my creative career. So get a good tripod and go for it. Just make yourself looking pretty and professional in your artist look or whatever that is, and open up all the curtains. If you can shine more light onto you as you're taking pictures, that would be even better, but natural light always works great. If you have some kind of studio lighting, that's even better. But natural light is my preferred light source. If you have a lot of natural light, then do that. But if you don't, then use studio light. Basically, get a set of studio lights. That's also like $100 to get. So number three, it's your hands during the art process. Basically, just your hand holding a pencil or a brush. That's the great content for your Instagram feed. Number four, you in process of creating art. So it's basically a side shot of you at work, not looking in the camera, just kind of like you in the process of creating whatever you are creating. So number five is your tools, and it's pencils, brushes, paints, maybe you know maybe you're using some other tools, just your tools and your paints, and then your blank canvas. And so that's number 5 and 6 on the list, and then blank canvas is number 7, and then number 8 would be your thoughts about creativity, creative process, your path, your personal life. It's okay to share some thoughts from your personal life. People actually love it when you come through with something else that's completely personal, and if it's positive in the end. Basically, if you're growing through whatever process that or thoughts that you are expressing, that's always appreciated. So just try not to be negative or whiny or self-deprecating, and just share your experience or what you're thinking or what you're feeling right now, and that's totally fine. Number 9 would be your favorite quotes. So if you have some kind of inspirational quotes that you really love or live by, share those too, and make sure to use the same color scheme or fonts that you're using in your overall feed so it all fits in. Number 10 is your work in progress art. So it's okay to share, and it's actually a really great piece of content to share, like not the finished artwork, but share it daily or as you go. Just how much you have progressed through a certain piece of art. And then number 11 is your finished artwork laying flat. So basically, at an angle view, so that the people can see that, oh, okay, it's finished, and now it's laying flat on or standing up on the easel, or laying flat on the table or on the floor. And then your artwork hung up either on the wall or on the easel. And then number 13 after that is you holding your finished artwork to show scale, and also to show that this is actually your work. And number 14 is your art on the wall in a space in matching decor. So, and this, how to do this is you overlay your artwork image on top of a stock decor photo. It's easy to do this in Canva or in other apps that you like, but Canva is what I personally like. So just choose a stock decor photography or photo that you really like, that you think looks great with your artwork, and overlay your artwork, try to make it to scale. And so you can share that and make a variety of those, so you have that in your portfolio and in your content bucket as well. So number 16 is you in the art gallery, museum, store, or fair next to your art or someone else's art. So basically this is to sort of show your followers that you are actively engaging in the art world, and it doesn't have to be your exhibit, it doesn't have to be your gallery show or in your work at the art fair. It basically, even if you're at a store and you like some sort of piece of art, you can just take a selfie of yourself with that and just say, I love this piece, and just share it like that. Um, or if you're at the art museum, just take a picture of yourself next to your favorite piece and say, I'm at this museum, I love this artwork, and just want to share it with you guys. Number 17 idea is announcements. So you can announce your new work. You can announce seasonal promotions or discounts or giveaways or art shows or art interviews, like artist interview, or features in the media. And so those are great too. Questions to the audience. For example, you can ask them if, for their opinion, what you should do next with a certain art piece. If you should make like the background blue or green, make it as a poll in your reel or story, or you can ask an open-ended question in the post. Just ask them, what would you do in this situation, or like, how much would you charge for this? If somebody approached you for a commission project. So it's okay to ask those kind of questions, and people love responding to them. But also, don't just go ahead and take everybody's advice. Think your own thoughts, and um, be your own leader and cheerleader, and um, don't be affected too much by other people's opinions. Number 19 is you holding a mug of tea or coffee. So this one is sort of random, but it makes you look like a normal person, like everybody else, and makes it very relatable. Number 20 is you petting your pet or holding your pet. So this is also making you very relatable, but don't overdo it. Don't post 20 pictures of you with your pet. Like, don't flood your feed with pet pictures, even if your pet is super cute, which I'm sure it is. And number 21 is you hanging out with a friend or a family member. And so that's also just sharing a little bit about you in your personal life with the world, and making you more relatable as a person. Number 22, and that's the last one, you can also share someone else's content to your page. So make sure it flows visually with your content look and feel. And remember, if it's a reel, you can always post it and then archive it. So it's not like if it's a great piece of content, but it doesn't really go well with your feed, you can always archive it so it does not disrupt your the visual aesthetics of your Instagram feed. So these are just a few ideas for your Instagram content, so you can keep building your Instagram presence and following. And if you'd like this post, then you may also like our brand new free masterclass called Pricing Commission Projects. And you will learn how much to charge for commissioned artworks, murals, and digital art when someone reaches out to you and wants you to create something wonderful for them. So sign up now before we start charging a regular price of $150 for it. And thanks for listening. Subscribe if you enjoy our podcast, and check out our website and connect with us on social. And we're here to help you bring your vision of success to life. So I will talk to you next time, and bye for now.